Hello guys, how are you? Today in class we talk about the verb to be. Okay, it's very important. It's very important to understand this action, this verb. Okay, because we are going to use it as as the action, as the verb to be, and also as an auxiliary. Okay, so the verb to be in Spanish means two things. Okay, ser o estar. Okay. And to understand the verb to be, first we need to remember the pronouns. So we have I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Okay? These are the basic pronouns. We have different types of pronouns, okay? But for the moment, we're going to remember the basic pronouns, okay? So I, we said I for the first person in singular. You is the second person in singular. He, she, and it are the third person in singular. Third person in singular. And then we have the plural form. Okay? I is to refer to myself. Okay? I am your teacher. Okay? I am your friend. I am happy. Okay? Or I am in class. Okay? Remember that we have two meanings, ser o estar. Then you are my friend, you are my cousin, okay? You are crazy, okay? But for the third form of the singular pronoun, he, she, and it, we're going to use is, okay? And for the plural form, are. So the verb to be conjugated, we conjugate it in three forms, am, is, and are, okay? So it's very important that you remember the different forms to use the verb to be, okay? Depending on the name, okay? So for the plural form, you, we, and you and they, we're going to use with are, okay? You, well, when we talk about you is to say to name someone in the second place, okay? But anyway, it doesn't matter if it is one person. It also goes with are. Just he, she, and it. We're going to use it with is. Okay, and we use the pronouns instead of saying the names. Okay, he and Enrique is the same. Okay, he is my friend. Enrique is my friend. You're saying the same. Okay, but we use he instead of saying the name of the person. Okay, she and Jimena is the same. Okay, if you say Jimena or if you say she is the same. Okay, it we're going to use it to refer to an animal, to a pet, to a thing, to a city. Okay, something that is not a human. Okay, it. Okay, it is wonderful, or it is color gray, etc. Okay, we is to refer to the plural form. If we say Héctor, Atena, and I, is the same as we. Okay, nosotros, we. You, ustedes. They, es lo mismo de ellos o ellas. Okay, so we're going to use I am, you are, he, she, and it is, and we, you, and they are. These are for the positive way, okay? If you are going to use negative, well, the negative always goes in the auxiliary, okay? Remember that the verb to be works as an action and also as an auxiliary. So the negative form is not, okay? N-O-T, not. And we're going to use it after the auxiliary, okay? I am not, you are not, he is not, she is not, or it is not, okay? We are not, you are not, they are not, okay? So it's very important that you remember that the negative goes after the auxiliary, okay? Also, we can use a contract form, okay? That we're going to review it in a few minutes, okay? And then if you are going to make a question, okay, if you have an interrogative form, okay, the interrogative form, it goes at the end. It's not the same as in Spanish that we have at the beginning and at the end, okay? In English, we only use it at the end, okay? And for a question, always for any kind of question, we're going to use an auxiliary, okay? At this moment, we are working and we're speaking about the verb to be, okay? So that's why we're going to use am, or is, or are, depending on the name of the person that you are referring in the question, okay? Am I your friend? Okay. Are you married? Okay. Is he in the class? Is she happy? Okay. Or are we in love? Are they in 4C, for example? Okay. So remember, all the questions begin with the auxiliary, okay? Also, we have a WH questions, okay? If we're going to work with the WH questions, like what, where, who, which, how many, how much, how long, I don't know, where, when, who, why, okay? If you have a WH question, first is the WH question, then is the auxiliary am, is, or are, okay? And then is a pronoun or the name, and then the complement, okay? When are we, when are we, when are we, well, let me change the example. Who are you? Who are you? I am Sandra, okay? Or where do you go? Where do you go today? I will go to a party. Okay. So the WH question goes first. Okay. WH question goes first, and then the auxiliary. Okay. And then the pronoun or the name, and then the complement. Now, in a question or in a sentence, you are not going to use the name and the pronoun. Or you use the pronoun or you use the name. You can't say she, Susan, no. Or Susan or she, okay? Also, you can't use two auxiliaries, okay? Or is or are, okay? Or am or is, etc. Okay, so you have to pay attention to who are referring in a sentence, in a question, okay? Now, here we have some examples. I am not a student. You are not a student. He, she, or it is not a student, okay? We, you, and they are not students, okay? Now, if we can work with another kind of examples, we can say that Hector is a student. Hector is a student at UMM Psychology School, okay? Athena and Sins are friends since high school. I'm an English teacher. Beth and Enrique aren't in the same class. Eileen isn't happy because misses her handsome boyfriend. I'm not a good chef, okay? So if you see, we have a singular name, okay? And we're going to use is for positive, okay? For plural and positive, Athena and Chris and Athena and Sins are plural, okay? So we're going to use are. For yourself, I am, okay? Because if you can use a contract form of am using apostrophe m, okay? And for the negative, Beth and Enrique aren't in the same class. This is negative and plural. Aren't and are not is the same. This is full form and this is short form, okay? Eileen isn't happy because misses her handsome boyfriend, okay? This is negative but singular, okay? So is not, and isn't is the same. This is full form and this is short form, okay? I'm not a good chef, okay? So this is full form and this is short form. Preferently, when we're going to answer a question, we are going to use preferently that short form, okay? Or in speaking way, okay? For speaking, we also use preferently that short form, okay? So I need that you pay attention to identify if in the sentence its plural form is Singular form, or if you're talking about yourself with I, okay? I am, okay? For example, we can say that Jimena is, okay? Or we can say that Karen and Christina are, okay? And if it is negative, it's aren't. Or negative for singular is isn't, okay? So please pay attention in the sentence, or if it is a question, remember that the question the question ends with a question mark at the end, okay? And if it is a question, you have to begin with the auxiliary am or is or are, okay? And if you have a WH question, well, the WH question goes first, okay?